I told you guys I was going to be back at some time at 5, and I'm back. You know? Was good. We're about to watch 2K TV. If there's a new episode.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they figured out how to be good at what they know.
There's a lot going on this week in NBA 2K TV.
Nice.
We simulate the NBA All-Star.
Okay, let's see what they got. Yep, we're about to watch some 2K TV, you know. We're watching 2K TV. You know. Yo, 2K.
Happen in our video game, fans would be throwing their controllers through TVs.
What?
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. We have a packed show for you. Today we vote on your top plays of the week, hang with us on Whiteside, simulate the NBA All-Star Game in 2K16, and kick off the 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals. Okay guys, playtime is over. The first 2 preseason rounds of NBA 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals have ended, and now it's time for the real deal. Are you guys ready to compete for that $250,000? Chance of the cash prize and a trip to the NBA Finals, then you need to get your team to this tournament taking place later in the year. We're giving you 16 chances to get in, and your first opportunity is Monday. You'll have from noon to midnight Eastern time to get those qualifying 4 wins, and at the end of the round, the top teams will lock in their spot in the tournament. Hopefully you guys have your team together and your strategy planned, but if you need a quick refresher, make sure to check out past episodes of 2K TV for some winning tips. It's time, guys. Are you ready? The road to the finals is finally here. Joining me on set today, I have Scott OG and Mike Wang to talk All-Star again. So let's start by talking about the Eastern Conference team. How do we feel about the starters? LeBron James, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and Kyle Lowry.
Well, I want to start by just saying how happy I am for Paul George. Great guy. Great to see him come back.
Yep.
Bounce back super quick.
Yeah, playing out of his mind. So.
That was a ridiculous injury that probably take most guys longer to come back from, so that was impressive. I'm happy for Kyle Lowry, actually. He got in, I think, kind of towards the last minute. Toronto and everybody else gave him that boost. He might have gotten a boost from Bieber. Believers. Is that true?
He has a strong army of believers, that's for sure.
But, man, he's earned it, so I'm happy for Kyle Lowry.
D-Wade is actually playing great, too. I love what he's doing as well.
The popularity contest is still big. Melo, to my knowledge, right now, the Knicks are out of the playoff hunt, so he's still in there.
But he's a great all-star player, though. He's fun to watch.
First-timers this year, we have Andre Drummond and Isaiah Thomas. I feel like a lot of Boston fans are pretty excited about that.
I'm happy for Isaiah Thomas. He's really got them playing well, especially in a guard-centric league. He's really leading the charge. They're going to be a really tough out in the playoffs. Drummond's playing off the charts. If he could just take his free throw shooting and improve that, MVP worthy easily.
So let's talk about some players who missed the cut.
The big one that comes to mind immediately is Al Horford. His stats are identical to last year, about 15 points and 7 rebounds. Same
just because he's so popular and people want to see him play.
What about Damian Lillard?
He's the big one on everybody's list. He's averaging, I think, 24 and 7.
One of the biggest ones on my list in the East was Hassan Whiteside. He has, I think, over 150 blocks this season, and the second runner-up is 100, which is insane.
Yeah, it is crazy. And he had games this year where he had triple doubles because he had over 10 blocks. Think, if that happened in our video game, fans would be throwing their controllers through TVs.
And Hassan plays our video game too.
Yep, always try to get the 2K rating up. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
So speaking of Hassan, I recently got to hang out with him. We talked about 2K ratings and some more stuff. So let's pause for a second and check out the exclusive. What's up, guys? Today I'm here with Hassan Whiteside, one of, I feel like, is a 2K family member, because we are all very aware of your famous interview quote that everybody at the 2K family loves, that you're trying to get your 2K rating up.
Simple as that. It was just a game that was really just everything was going right for me. And, you know, we played 2K like 2 days before, and, you know, I just said it, you know, and it just blew up.
So I have to know, how often do you check your rating?
Every other week or something when I'm playing. Normally people tell me, I don't even have to check it. They be like, oh, I saw you went up right here, you here right now. So I'm moving up in the world. I didn't even know that.
And you have 11 badges this year.
What are the badges?
So I want to talk about those a little bit. Probably the one that's the most obvious is the eraser.
Yeah.
You're leading the league this year in blocks, which is amazing. Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
What would you say is the key to a good block?
It's normally blocking it and keeping the possession. You know, not just all the time blocking it out of bounds.
Yeah.
You know, that gets the crowd going, but you know, just blocking it and getting a rebound or catching it in the air and getting it to a teammate.
Is there one block that you can remember from this year that you still think in your mind, like, wow, I can't believe I got that?
DeMar DeRozan, he tried to dunk on me, and he had it back pretty far, and you know, it would have been embarrassing if I didn't hit it. So I got to it at the right moment. You know, DeMar DeRozan, he's a great player. It was a pretty big block.
That's sweet. Your gold badges, a lot of them, to me, seem like they stem from just playing hard. And you have Scrapper. So do you think that you've always been a type of player who's gone out and just gotten dirty and hustled, or did you learn that?
You know, it was kind of both, because I was always told if you want the ball, you got to go get it. So, you know, if I wasn't getting the ball, I try to go get the rebound, or I try to find a way to get it and give my team extra possession.
What do you remember most from playing ball as a kid that you might still do now?
Taking a medicine ball and just dunking it, and just going up and just dunking it, and that's how I became an explosive dunker.
Really? That's sick. I mean, obviously I've never done that because I'm 5'8", but were you always really tall?
No, I grew like 7 inches my junior year, so I was always the tall kid in class, but I wasn't like avatar height like I am now.
NBA tall is different from average person tall, though, so. I want to kind of transition a little bit to social media because I follow you on Snapchat, and I know that you've hung out with DJ Khaled.
Smart. He gave me the keys to success, you know. And
what are they?
He got a ton. He's a locksmith. He got every key. His success is to get your 2K rating up.
Massive hands.
High five.
Thank you for coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
And I'm back with Scott and Mike, the Western Conference team. I want to go over the starters first. Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, and Russell Westbrook. Very small lineup for the West.
The center is going extinct.
A potent lineup for an all-star game.
It's a great starting five. It wouldn't have been an all-star game, though, if Kobe didn't play this last year.
When does he win MVP, though?
That's a
Does he
great
go out and
question.
try and get it?
You read my mind. He's been big at like enjoying the moment and taking everything in this year, but I hope he chucks up like 25. You know, that would be Kobe-esque.
We have Draymond Green and James Harden, who are reserves, and two great players. I think arguably could have been starters.
Should have been starter.
You want to start before I get on my
No,
soapbox
you
about
go.
Draymond Green?
You jump up there and you go.
I'm baffled. I'm confused. I don't know why you NBA voters did not put Draymond Green in the starting five. He leads the NBA in triple-doubles. He's a top 10 player in the NBA. I think the thing is, there's nothing in his game looks good. Right?
Wow.
Nothing looks good, but he does everything right. He makes the right basketball play. He's always in the right spot. He's a great defender, but there's nothing flashy about his game. He's awesome.
And we have DeMarcus Cousins, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony Davis. Big men, none of them are starting.
Marcus Cousins Boogie has had quite a bit of an improvement from deep.
I'm just amazed at how many three-point shooters the West has on their squad this year. It's going to be just a ridiculous three-point shootout.
Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant. Kawhi will throw some up too.
Draymond, LaMarcus will probably throw some up there too.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
It's going to be a feasting of threes.
I guess let's talk about our predictions, but I think that we're all on the same page here that we're going with the West, right?
Yeah, West by 15 plus.
15.
Yeah.
130 to 80.
Oh my goodness, a 50 burger. There's no way.
We are going to ask our fans to vote on who they think is going to win the NBA All. We'll have to check those results in 2K TV Interactive.
Get that VC.
Yes, get that VC.
Get that VC.
But before we go, let's check out the NBA 2K16 simulation results.
From Bryant, that's good for the finish. Here's DeRozan.
Man, he got fancy with that one.
Durant, catch, and George, here we go.
Threw it down with authority.
I want to know, do you guys know my hidden talent?
Let's do it.
Oh, that tape almost got away from me, but I got it.
Multi-talented. Sweet.
Sweet. We out.
Thank you guys for breaking in the My Park champion Rivet City's new park. Let's check out some of your best 2K TV Sky plays. Make sure to keep submitting your top plays using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Time to vote for the best play from the Rough Riders' new park.
Next week, we give you all the behind-the-scenes action from NBA All-Star in Toronto. I'll see you guys soon.
Pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Okay.
So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting
You know,
working on the phones. Either that or try the money.
I gotta go with the East. They're gonna win. Gotta go with them. And then
You broadcasted that episode?
yeah.
That's copyright?
No, it's not. Back on 2K. Still in the season. Finally, we at home. Finally, we at home.
I got nothing but respect for Paul George. To come back from an injury the way he did was simply amazing. It'll be a real honor to take the court against him tonight and show him what I can do. But forget PG-13. This game's gonna be rated F for freak. May the best man win.
Yeah, PG, you heard me. You heard me. You know I'm coming for you. Coming for you. I am coming for you. Alright. Let's go. Oh no, I don't need to watch all this.
We've got
It's
NBA
starting,
basketball
so
in store for you. We're live
it's
at
not
the
like
American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. Mucho gusto. Indiana leading.
oh man.
Stuckey outside. Outside for George. And it falls over the rim and in. George has got 9 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A look now at the 2K leaderboard to find out which small forwards have had the hottest second halves of the season from the field. 5th best, Paul George.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
So it's the Pacers now. Turner passes to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by George, wide open. Off target with his 3.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard at Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Messed up, man.
You were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clark, he helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, his presence in the locker room and professionalism. You talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys.
Hill, he's checked in for Turner. George double teamed. Hill with it. Out defended by Freak. Fires the 3. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
They now take the lead.
Oh.
Mitchell's got 5 now.
Draining.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnover.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
4 on the clock. Here's Hill, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Stuckey. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there.
McGee is screened. Mitchell kicks to Powell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Yeah.
And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Stuckey.
That's not fair.
Takes it off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Berea dishes to Mitchell. Fires from 14. Here's McGee. And the layup is good.
Nice,
McGee's got his second basket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And it's Paul George with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Mavericks have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. The Pacers making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw off from McGee. And for JaVale McGee, what was once such a promising career is now, Clark, I think, kind of the crossroads.
Yeah, you know what? He is capable of being a major rim protector and rebounder, but I think teams are getting a little bit impatient with him because he's just not mature to the point that you would have expected.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start
I
this
need to
game.
get
Yeah,
3,500
sensational is a
DC.
really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the shot is good from
need that
Stuckey.
shot, but
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside. But he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. And it's Ellis in for Rodney Stuckey. On the court for Indiana, Solomon Hill is out there with Hill. Then it's Turner. Then it's George Hill. And it's Ellis in at the 2. And it's Hill penetrating. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Oh my
Couldn't
gosh.
run the inbound play any better than
That
right
guy
there.
needs more speed.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Detroit Pistons.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
They double him with Freak. Hill kicks to Turner, 11 feet away. That misses off the backboard. The Mavericks trailing. To the paint, here's Mitchell. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The feed now to Hill. Bank shot, no good. For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 5th in field goal percentage, 10th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Happy to see that one going at
Let's go.
6 of his 9 shots today.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Ellis can't get it to go.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Come on. I need to pass the ball.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Speaking of Matthews' strength, he really gets into your defensive.
They need to start passing.
I mean, very physical. And offensively, he likes to post up and back down weaker, smaller defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
Here's Hill. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, there's the Mavericks. They're back in the 8th position.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack.
Oh my gosh.
And the first half comes.
Coach, how?
2K.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams back. And the Mavericks making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. In Indiana with a change here, too. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for George Hill. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Darren Williams out there with Mitchell. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Stolen by Allen.
Of course I get a turnover.
Here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike.
Gosh.
And while we can, let's find out a little bit of...
All activities on Monday is canceled.
About the shooting guards around the league, and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games? Second, Monte Ellis.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position, but if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
Here's Pachulia and foul.
What is wrong with you? Why don't you take that kind of shot?
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Ellis goes in. Nice D from Nowitzki.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Pushing their lead to double digits. And it's 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
George double team. Allen kicks to Ellis. Looking to get it going. George fires. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now.
Of course he makes that.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds
of... should have given me that in one.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for free. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's been kind of a gradual occurrence, but I think it's clear that analytics are here to stay in the NBA. Every team now has at least some vesting into the analytics area. Some base a lot of their decisions on the number side of the game. Others have a more balanced approach.
Again, the miss by Ellis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Mitchell. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Ellis, rejected by Nowitzki. And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it, throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there.
Yes. How does it say ask out and sim to the end when you're supposed to be sitting on the bench and it makes you score more points? I don't understand that. Seriously. I seriously do not understand it. Yeah, I'm just getting all these.
Yo, what up? Basquiat, let's go. Got that R for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem's in my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my banknotes look hella bill scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi, I did demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got them hoping. A ghetto saints with brain designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. On that Harlem's ain't painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiat, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock, my real don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves to the world knows me. Basquiat, my pocket go deep, I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustle and grind, I'm all about my money, no time for playing games, and this game ain't funny.
Got bars.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo. I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video, get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you, putting some serious Skrilla behind this and put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay.
100.
Nice with it. Word? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I noticed we passed Colonel Young Park too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. And she taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word, word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught on to the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Now, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with two hands. Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
What's wrong, Vic? What's wrong?
It's nothing, man. It's silly, really.
Come on, Vic. Fess up.
I'm thinking about how fortunate you are. You know how...
Hey, he tripping. Y'all tripping. He was about to start an argument. Ooh, you see them 11s. I know you see them. Alright, who needs to watch this cutscene? Just gonna go seat to seat, get a massage. You know, like,
I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life.
why do I have to watch these freaking interviews? You know, I might watch the last one, but I don't know. And you know that cutscene when Vic dies? I'm not gonna watch that full cutscene. Gonna take too long. Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna change his hair real quick. Yeah, I need better hair. I score 14.6 points. 14.6 points. What sucks is you can't get Rookie of the Year. So that really sucks. Really does suck. You guys watching this heard nothing. Huh. Eh. Blowout? No. Coin rolls? No. 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 Ooh. Let's see what the macro does look like on black. No. Not too far. Get dreads. You know, you got the dreads. Gotta keep the dreads. Gotta keep the dreads, yo. Gotta keep my dreads. Gotta keep my dreads. Gotta get the 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 dreads. Let's go. Really? Another game? Another game with the Warriors. Another game.
Tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Yeah, you better man up. You better man up. Okay. If you guys don't like the dreads, just let me know. I wish they would have a celebration. So like if you score and you got dreads, you could shake your head and the dreads will shake. But in 2K the dreads just look stiff. You go to live, they actually shake.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you.
I'm be dunking on
This
you.
is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Steph Curry, what the heck you doing? Of course they win the tip, of course.
Barnes, who's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Livingston.
How do you?
Rush out there with Harrison Barnes. Then
How does that
Stephen
happen?
Curry. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I just come in, and my team calls a timeout. How does
And now
this
that we
work?
have a chance, let's show you the NBA's
I
top
see what I was
thieves.
doing.
This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Second, Stephen Curry.
Boy, it's been a great few weeks for him, Kevin, especially when you look at what he's done defensively.
Oh,
His
bad
effort
shot.
there has kind of reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil, and he's actually helped his team create scoring opportunities off its defense.
Livingston, no luck. Mavericks trail by 6. And Chandler Parsons really set off a Texas rivalry last year, drafted by the Rockets in the second round. He received an offer sheet in free agency from the team's rival, the Dallas Mavericks. Eventually chose Dallas, injured in the playoffs, hurt a knee, only played the one game. But I think they've got great things ahead for him with the man.
Yeah, you know, Parsons.
What?
Why did they even make 50 Shades of Grey, right?
Was a restricted free agent, so that meant the Rockets could match if they wanted to, but they declined to match Dallas's offer, which sent Parsons packing just up the road in Texas.
And here's Barnes for three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Anyways, why is Barnes in at small forward?
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Why is that
The pass
spinning?
to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Parsons. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
Imitating Steph Curry.
Effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Curry with a wide open look. The shot will not go. And it's Dallas the other way.
They hold the early advantage.
It's like the first
on
time
the glass.
Yeah, nothing major.
he's
not
missed
huge
that I've...
advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going
Oh my
forward.
gosh.
Warriors leading by 7. Down low.
I don't have a good
Here's
three-point shot, so
Good, and Curry gets the assist.
don't blame me.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in
I'm gonna try and get to a
Well, you know, he
team
loves the chance to get out and run, and
where
you can see right there why he does.
I can get paid a lot.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah,
Golden State's
like,
gotten just 2
look at
of
my
6 to
three.
fall from three-point range so far in the first. Livingston kicks to Curry.
Come
And
on.
all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's an 11-point
I hate being
Warrior lead.
a 60 overall. I used to
Berea
be
dishes
like
to
an
Mitchell.
80.
Beyond the arc. That's good.
Finally.
Mitchell's got 5.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way.
If you want to break the
He's on
100-point
his way to the
record,
basket,
here's a
but
tip.
on that one, they
Be
were
a starter.
Now, Freak coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Another shot, and the layup good by McGee.
So, did we win that game
Strong
against
rebounding on
Cleveland?
the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
If yes, LeBron, you mad
Screen by
or
Bogut.
no?
Shot off the screen, and the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it to Parsons. Rush with the steal.
Come on. Did you fart?
Curry passes to Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Parsons on the wing. There's the dish to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Meant
They
to
are
pump
coming
fake.
into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
My
No,
gosh.
there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Berea kicks to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And
Oh
play
my
stops
gosh.
As it looks like they call him over the back here.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit
I'm
him
gonna
for
buy
a
some
while
PC.
to avoid number 3.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the
But
line.
not today.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Rush. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Mitchell, he's in at point guard. Nowitzki is
Oh
out
my
there with
gosh.
Matthews. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Williams at 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And won.
People forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's
He was
why
drafted
remains
#1
one of the
overall?
Excellent shot blockers in the league today.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He had 18 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that
let's go.
very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
Mavericks trail by 13. Stolen by Thompson.
Yeah, of course he's going to get the steal.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning.
You're in my face, Bogut.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach.
Let's go.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Don't try that stuff.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Come on, man.
Picked by Williams. Freak with it, working on Thompson. Mitchell dishes to Nowitzki, and he trims the lead to single digits. Nowitzki's got 6.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Green, the screen. And Curry has it in the
Green,
corner.
the screen.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Of course he's going to make it 3.
17 points for Steph Curry.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Warriors leading by 12. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr
Oh,
came
come
into
on.
a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season.
Okay, forget this
they
talking.
Finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not